through, you know?
Exactly, right there. And girls would pay to see a man give birth, you know.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I was like, whoa.
Horror anthology lovers haven't seen much action until these two came along. On this week's double feature, we pit the two latest horror anthologies against each other. It's Scare Package versus Mortuary Collection. Roll the clips! Both Scare Package and Mortuary Collection have some striking similarities. An employee who gets interviewed by an overcharacterized employer? Check. A good mix of short stories featuring humor, horror, and mystery? Check. An ending with a twist that leaves you saying, what? Check. Now I am by no means a horror expert, which is why I brought in the big gun. So Cinema Opinions 9, you're a huge horror fanatic. What makes a good horror movie in your opinion?
What makes a good horror movie? I'll tell you what makes a good horror movie. A good horror movie has to have a lot of gory blood scenes. You have to have that in a good horror movie. If you don't have that in a horror movie, it's not gonna be a movie of horror. It's gonna be more of like a suspense, maybe a thriller. But a great horror movie, you have to have the chilling, blood splattering, decapitation, you name it, embalments. Those are probably the great horror movies. Yeah.
First on the docket, 2019 Scare Package offers 7 short stories tied up with the premise of an employee working in a video store. It is both a parody as well as a well-crafted version of the type of movie that it's making fun of.
See the final girl, huh? It's cool.
Let's jump right into it. Our first movie, of course, is Scare Package. What did you think about Scare Package?
You know what? Scare Package is a great film. It has a lot of short horror. It's an anthology film, so it has a bunch of short story films. And the directors on these short story films, they're very creative. It's more of a mix of comedy horror and suspense horror and a chilling horror. And there's actually a cameo with Joe Biggins in it, you know?
Yeah. The cool part about the Scare Package was that each story was a different director too as well, right?
Yeah. Each story had a different director. Again, you know, it's creativity is what's very important. I think when you're making horror movies, you know, these directors are up and coming, and some of them are going to be really great if they get into the big budget films.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a great movie to watch.
Next up, 2020's Mortuary Collection is a 5-story anthology that explores more fantasy than humor as its main hook. Like Scare Package, it also follows an employee, but this time she's applying for a job at a mortuary, and she slowly discovers the tales as told by the eccentric mortician.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
What was your opinion, Cinema Opinions 9, of Mortuary Collection?
Mortuary Collection. You know what? I actually enjoy that one as well. It's on. It actually has this. I don't know if you're familiar with an actor. His name is Clance Brown.
Oh, is he the one who played the director? I mean,
No, he actually plays the mortician in the movie.
Yeah, the mortician director. Yeah, he did a really good job too. Like he's almost like creepy, but yet in a very comedic way.
You know what? He's always in other. If you watch his films and what he's done, he's always played those kind of parts. He's always been kind of dark, kind of been like bullying. You know.
What did you think about the short stories in the Mortuary Collection?
Oh man, they were really good. The first one in the Mortuary Collections about the frat boy who's he's in college, you know, he's trying to, he's making a notch on his bedpost, another woman that he conquest and all that, conquers. This film, they're gonna enjoy it because they're gonna see a film that's gonna say finally a film that's gonna show what women go through. You know?
Exactly, right there. And girls would pay to see a man give birth, you know.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy. I was like, whoa.
All right, so now comparing both movies between Mortuary Collection and the Scare Package, which one would you give the watch to?
Okay, here it goes. If you want to watch a good movie and you want to have people around you that don't like that much horror movie, and you want to have people around you watching movies, watch Scare Package, because it includes everything in that movie. It includes everything for everybody. So if somebody in your group likes comedy, if someone in your group likes a little bit of suspense, if they like a little bit of horror, then that movie caters to all that. You can actually watch it with somebody who's not really too much into horror films.
Yeah.
It's a hands down watch Scare Package.
Oh man. Alright, well that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for joining us, Cinema Opinions 9. Definitely check out Cinema Opinions 9 on both Instagram and YouTube. You have your own channel as well, right?
Right. You can check me out. You can check me out on YouTube, as well as always enjoyment here with Tay. Great guy, great artist, and making videos.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. I'd like to thank our guest horror enthusiast, Cinema Opinions 9, for joining the Angry Asian Cinema. What are some of your favorite horror anthologies? Leave a comment below and let me know. And until next time, keep that popcorn warm for me.